The sun blazed over the polished streets of Marbella Heights, an affluent neighborhood where the poor were as rare as a scratch on a Bentley. The air smelled like citrus trees and money, and the pavement reflected the shimmer of 100 luxury cars parked in perfect symmetry. Among them, a blood-red Ferrari Spider glistened like a ruby under a spotlight. The Ferrari belonged to Vivian Lancaster, a woman who knew how to command attention without saying a word. She was tall, blonde, poised, and always dressed in the latest European fashion. A walking billboard for wealth, her name carried weight in the city's elite circles. Her late husband had been a tech mogul, and after his passing, Vivian had taken over the fortune and doubled it with shrewd investments. On that particular afternoon, Vivian was en route to Maison de Luxe, an ultra-exclusive boutique known for $10,000 handbags and appointments booked months in advance. She parked her car directly in front, her red heels clicking confidently on the pavement as she stepped out. Unbeknownst to her, across the street, a boy was watching. Leo Martinez was 17, wiry and covered in grease stains from head to toe. He had just finished a long shift at Vito's Garage, a small repair shop run by a family friend. Leo was no ordinary teen. While others spent weekends at parties or playing video games, Leo spent his time under the hoods of cars, soaking in knowledge like a sponge. When he saw the Ferrari Spider, his jaw dropped. He had only seen pictures of one. He knew every specification: V8, turbo engine, dual clutch transmission, carbon ceramic brakes. He could not resist. Quietly, he approached the car, eyes wide with admiration. It was not about envy. It was passion. Gently, as if touching a newborn, he ran his hand along the fender, whispering the model to himself. 2019 Spider. 0 to 60 in 3.0 seconds. Magnificent. Then, a piercing voice cut through the quiet. What do you think you are doing? Vivian had turned back just in time to see his fingers brushing the car's surface. Startled, Leo jumped back. I am sorry. I was not hurting it. I just wanted to see it up close. Vivian's nostrils flared. Do you realize what this car costs? Your dirty little hands could damage the paint. Leo backed away, flustered. I did not mean. People like you, she sneered, have no respect for boundaries. You see something expensive and think it is a free pass to daydream or steal. Leo's face flushed with embarrassment. A few passers-by had stopped. Someone nearby pulled out their phone and started recording. I was not trying to steal anything, Leo said quietly. I love cars, that is all. Vivian scoffed. You love them? You could not afford the lug nuts on this car. Stick to your rust buckets and leave the real machines to those who deserve them. A painful silence followed, the kind that sticks to the skin like sweat. Leo clenched his fists, fighting back tears, not of weakness but of frustration. He had spent years learning everything he could about cars, not because of money, but because they gave him peace, control, understanding. And now he had been reduced to a poor boy touching something he should not. He turned and walked away without another word. 20 minutes later, Vivian strutted out of the boutique, a white shopping bag swinging on her arm. She was smiling until she turned the key in her Ferrari. Click. Nothing. She frowned. Tried again. Same result. No, she muttered. Sweat started forming on her brow. A small group began to gather again. Vivian's Ferrari will not start. Someone whispered. She popped the hood and stared inside like it was alien technology. She called her driver voicemail. Called the dealership. They would be there in an hour. Maybe. Then she heard a quiet voice behind her. It is probably your ignition relay. She turned sharply. Leo stood there, arms crossed, his backpack slung over one shoulder. His clothes were still stained from the garage, and his hair was matted from the heat. But there was something different in his stance. Confidence, not anger. Vivian narrowed her eyes. You again? He pointed toward the engine. This model has a known issue with heat triggering the relay fuse. I have fixed 3 of them this month. You are not getting a spark from the ignition. I can fix it. Oh, please, she scoffed. Do you think I am that desperate? Your dealership said an hour. I need 5 minutes. She hesitated. The heat was rising and the crowd was growing. People had their phones out. If she refused him and had to wait in the sun for an hour, she would be the punchline on the internet. She gritted her teeth. Fine, but do not touch anything except. What is necessary? Leo gave a single nod. He opened his backpack, pulled out a small voltmeter, a jumper wire, and a flathead screwdriver. He moved with the precision of a surgeon testing connections, rerouting wires, isolating the issue. 5 minutes later, he stepped back. Try it now. Vivian rolled her eyes but got in. Asterisk, asterisk, vroom. Asterisk, asterisk. The engine roared to life like a lion. The crowd gasped and cheered. A few even clapped. Leo did not gloat. He just stepped back and slung his backpack over his shoulder again. Vivian stepped out of the car, dazed. What did you do? Bypassed the faulty relay and rewired a temporary circuit. You will still need a new relay installed, but this will get you home, she blinked. You are really that good? Leo nodded, calm. I study, I practice, I work every day. Just because I do not drive a Ferrari does not mean I do not understand them. Vivian looked around at the crowd, many of whom had seen her insult him earlier. I was rude, she said, her voice quieter now. I judged you unfairly. You were not rude, Leo replied. You were cruel, she winced. You are right. I am sorry. Leo turned to leave. Wait, she called out. What is your name? Leo. Leo Martinez. Well, Leo. Thank you. He gave her a small nod, then disappeared into the crowd. That night, Leo sat in the small trailer he called home. His mother was working a night shift as a nurse. His sister, Mia, was drawing cartoons in a notebook he had given her for her birthday. The front door creaked open. A black Mercedes parked outside. Vivian stepped out, holding a folder in one hand and a gentle smile on her face. Leo opened the door cautiously. Can I help you? Vivian approached slowly. I know I do not deserve your time, but I would like to make things right. Leo did not reply. She opened the folder. This is a letter of recommendation for you. My cousin runs a junior motorsport team. They are looking for apprentices mechanics, specifically. I told him about you. He is interested. Leo's eyes widened. Seriously? You have a gift, Vivian said. And people like me often overlook gifts that come in oil-stained packages. Leo stared at the letter. But I cannot just leave. My mom needs me, my sister. I thought of that too, Vivian said softly. There is a scholarship included. For Mia, private school. And I have arranged a stipend. For your mom during your training, if you accept. Leo's breath caught. Why would you do this? He asked, voice cracking. Vivian looked away for a moment. Because I saw myself in you today. Years ago, I was just a girl with dreams and no one to believe in them. I was lucky. You deserve that chance too. Maybe this is my way of making up for a lot of things I have overlooked. Leo was silent. Then he reached out his hand. Deal, Vivian smiled and shook it. Deal. 3 years later, Leo Martinez stood outside a sleek garage with silver signage that read, asterisk, asterisk, Leo's garage, respect built in. Asterisk, asterisk, inside, mechanics worked on everything from Lamborghinis to electric dragsters. On the wall hung a photo of a younger Leo beside a red Ferrari Spider, holding a wrench and grinning ear to ear. Outside the shop, a familiar Mercedes pulled up. Vivian stepped out, smiling. You made it, she said. You helped me believe. I could, Leo replied. Behind them, a small crowd had gathered for the ribbon-cutting ceremony. But Leo was not nervous. He knew where he came from, and he never let anyone forget it, because respect was not earned through wealth, it was built. Every day, with hands, heart, and humility.